Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to 9 in 9, welcome to the first game of the Championship season. We are away to Bournemouth in a massive clash between two potential promotion contenders. We've also got to talk about our director of football, as that has been secured, and he's made a signing, and I've suggested he make a signing as well, so we'll take a look at those shortly. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's content, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel. And also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Let's dive in to see who the new director of football is. And it was the man we were chasing. Steve McLaren has taken control of all the transfers coming into the football club, at least. Going out, I do have a say as to whether we complete that or not. That's the only caveat that I've given myself, really, because if he sells a really good player that will be a detriment to the team, that is not good news. But he's already made one signing, as I said, and one that I've suggested. Let's take the two new additions to the squad. And Steve McLaren's contribution to our squad so far is to add another centre-back to it. Anthony Stewart has joined from Wycombe Wanderers for a fee of £1.1 million. I was a little bit bemused by the fact he signed a centre-back, but then I can kind of see why. He's got great physical attributes in Anthony. Leadership at 16, obviously, leaders are always good to have in your squad. Heading of 15, another standout attribute. At 28, he's on probably the right side. He's heading into the prime of his career. Obviously, we relegated Wycombe last season. So yeah, I can see why he's done it, but I'm a little bit surprised it was a centre-back was the first priority for him. That being said, my first priority was to bring in a new right-back, and we have done that with Gaetano Berardi. He has joined us on a free transfer, so that is my transfer done. I've only got the two loan signings to sort out that I can do now. Obviously, was at Leeds, was released by Leeds last summer. Stamina of 17, bravery of 20, and aggression of 19 were the two biggest standouts for me. Work rate of 18 as well, determination of 18. Good tackling as well. Can play as a fullback, can play as a wing-back. Obviously, we're starting with that wing-back system, and hopefully, Berardi's going to work out. And just to show you how we got on during pre-season, unbeaten in pre-season, we beat the second 11 by 3-2, a draw with Bolton, a draw with Norwich, and a draw with Chelsea. That Chelsea one was particularly a good draw for us, beating Ipswich and then beating Lommel United in the final two games of pre-season. So the talking is now over. It is time to get underway. Let's take a look at the two teams for this opening match of the Championship season. So here are the two starting lineups for this one. Bournemouth start with Neeland in goal, Stacey, Cahill, Kelly, Smith, Pearson, Christie, Billing, Stanislas, Lowe with Solanke leading the line. We start with Johnson in goal, Ajayi, Bartley, Kipre, Furlong, Bryan, Mowat, Livermore, Phillips, Robinson, with Callum Grant leading the line. And it shows the strength of the squad that we had already, that none of the two new signings have made it onto the bench even for today's game. I thought we'd go tried and tested today. Let's see if we can start the Championship season with a bang against Bournemouth. Hopefully, fingers crossed we can, as Bournemouth get us off and underway. Big test on opening night for us, but Bournemouth will be nervous too. Make no doubt about that. Scott Parker's first game in charge, of course, as they try to go in early, but Furlong intercepts it. He'll kick it downfield. He is going to kick it downfield. Looking towards Callum Grant. He flicks it down for Matt Phillips. Picks it on for Grant again. Cahill with the interception. Matt Phillips picks it up though, coming down the right-hand side. Can he get the ball into the centre? He can towards the far post. Robinson will try and flick it across goal. It's hit the top of the bar and gone over. Christie picks the ball up. Looking for Stanislas on the overlap. Brian's gone back with him. Plays the ball across to Solanke. Good block. Headed towards goal by Lowe, but safe by Johnson. Cahill into Christie again. Looking for Stanislas. He's got in behind Brian a second time. Defenders come across to try and deal with it. Kepre is that man. Christie playing it towards Billing. Stacey. Unallowed to shoot. He has got a bit of a shot on him, is Jack Stacey. Can he find a ball into the centre? He can towards the far post. Solanke heads towards goal. Johnson with the save. Ball into the centre. Headed away by Ajayi. Matt Phillips is down. That is not good news. Are they going to kick it out so we can take a substitution? No. Adam Smith is coming down the field. Plays it in towards Lowe. Solanke Solanke with the shot, puts it wide. That would have been controversial if we'd have conceded with 10 men. And Matt Phillips is going to have to come off. Let's do that. It's a shame. Matt Phillips had a really good pre-season. Thinks he can shake it off. I disagree, unfortunately. So we're going to bring Robert Snodgrass on to play on that left-hand side. Callum Robinson's going to swap over. Going to come down that left-hand side. Got Robert Snodgrass with him, but Brian has got the ball and is still going. Will he find a cross into the centre? He will towards the far post. Robinson heads towards goal, but Nyland with the save. He sends it down the field early, but Jai heads it forward to Moet. That's it. Keep the ball. Furlong. Playing it into Robinson. Good turn away. Can he get a cross into the centre as well? He will across the front of goal, and it's into the back of the net. It's an own goal off of Jack Stacey. Doesn't matter how they go in, as long as they do. West Brom lead by a goal to 0. Lovely stuff from Callum Robinson. The swap of sides has done the trick. It's an enforced swap, but it was there to be done. It's a good low cross into the centre. Into no man's land, really, for the goalkeeper. 1-0 to West Brom. Probably against the run of play, though. Has to be said. Moet. Looking over the top, looking for Grant. Up against the defender. Cahill knocks it back to his goalkeeper. That ball's got to be pretty perfect if it's going to make Grant any sort of chance from there. Playing with the ball. Playing it into Low. Low into the centre. Solanke into the net. How has he managed to get the header in there? 1-1. Lead did not last long. Goalkeeper not in a position really to come and claim it, although you could argue he probably should have done because the defenders didn't. Filling with a good ball on the left-hand side into Low. Low into the penalty area. Solanke out jumps 2 of them. 1-1. Stacey with a throw. Throws it long into the penalty area. Jai heads it away. We've got to win the second ball. Stanislas pick it up. He goes for the shot. It's blocked. Solanke goes for the shot. Christie. Low. Filling on the edge of the box. We've got to get to half-time. Boys Christie with the shot, and it's blocked away. And Stacey will let it roll behind for a corner. Last few minutes of the first half. Can we see it through to half-time? The Bournemouth faithful are urging their team on. Stanislas with the ball into the centre. Bartley heads it away. Snodgrass will pick it up. We look to try and break forward. Into Grant. Onto Robinson. Body's starting to get forward, but he's out for a throw. Engage him. That's something that we have been doing, to be fair, in pre-season. We haven't been doing it so far today. Solanke looking over the top for Jamal Lowe. He's in behind. Will he score? It's a good save from Johnson. He plays it in towards Snodgrass. Good tackle by Pearson. Brian still going. Robinson with the shot. And it's almost gone in. Brian with the header. Almost an absolute calamity for Bournemouth at the back again. We have a corner. We are into overtime. And that is half-time. Bournemouth 1, West Brom 1. Bournemouth have definitely had the better of it in the first half. That is for sure. So what can we do at half-time to stem the tide? Has to be said. We need to try and get support to Callum Grant. But I think we're going to bring him closer to the rest of the team. That's probably the best thing to do. There we go. Let's play him the complete forward rather than the advanced one. Need more possession in the second half. I'm disappointed from what I've seen so far. I am a little bit. But second half on the way. Got 45 minutes to turn it round. Emiliano is on for Bournemouth at half-time, incidentally. Snodgrass has it. Plays it into Grant. Looks for Robinson in behind. That's a good ball. Can he get a shot away from the angle? He's kind of tightened the angle really much. But he's played the ball across to Moet. Moet to the edge of the box to Livermore. Livermore saved by the goalkeeper. That's a good start to the second half, though. Furlong with the throw on this left-hand side. Snodgrass into Livermore. Swings it in early. Looking for Grant. Hits the top of the bar and goes over. A much better start to the second half from our perspective, though. He comes down the field looking for Solanke. Onto Christie. They're not engaging that high up the pitch at Bournemouth. Emiliano with the ball. Tries to get it across the front of goal. Billing, good block. Moet heads it away. Got to win the second ball. Pearson picks it up, but Grant is there. He tries to turn away, and he has done. Still running is Callum Grant. He's found... Oh, he almost found Robinson. Good tackle from Smith. Solanke looking in behind for Lowe. Will he get across into the centre? He'll lay it back towards Philip Billing. A good tackle from Livermore. Lowe still has it. Headed towards goal by Emiliano, but saved by Johnson. Stacey coming down the right. Kipre knocks it away. He's coming straight back. They're going to have to look at a substitution shortly. We might even change the shape at this rate. Billing. Billing coming down the left. Into Lowe. Plays it back into Pearson. Pearson goes to the shot from distance well over the bar. Give it 5 minutes. We'll have a look at it. Let's have a look at a substitution, shall we? So we've made one already. We've only got the two left, of course. But Carl Bartley is certainly making himself the prime candidate to come off. He's on 6.2. He's having a bit of a shocker. So he is going to be the man to come off. And we're going to bring Jason Malumbi on. And we'll push Mowat further forward. We'll go to Malumbi into midfield. Push Furlong and Bryan back to 4-2-3-1. I thought it'd take longer, to be honest, but at the moment, obviously, Bournemouth are overpowering us, so we need to try and stem that if we can. Billing. Onto Pearson, into Solanke. Back in towards Cahill. Good interception by Snodgrass. Bodies flooding forward now. Snodgrass has got the ball on the left-hand side. Swings it towards the far post for Robinson. He flicks it towards goal, but Nyland with the save. Right. We are going to make a change in the striking department. Kylan Grant is not having a great afternoon, so it's him off. It's going to be Jordan Hugill to come on. That is our third and final change of the afternoon. Get a bit of encouragement on the field as well. Come on, boys. 20 minutes to play. Free kick to Bournemouth. Christie with it towards the far post. Kelly! He's unmarked at the far post. And he won't stand. He's been disallowed. Offside. Whew. Gonna say. He did look unmarked. He did look offside, to be fair. I didn't want to say anything. Well done, linesman. Snodgrass with a free kick. Is it going to go in directly? It hits the bar. Comes back to Mowat. Tries to get the shot in. It's deflected in again. Lloyd Kelly this time. It's another own goal for Bournemouth. And we lead by 2-1. From a scare at one end to a goal at the other. It's a good kick, free kick from Snodgrass, to be fair. He's unlucky not to score. Mowat keeps it alive. Swings it across. Lloyd Kelly does our job for us. 2-1. Now, can we hang on to it? That is the thing. Stacey with Snodgrass with him. Will he try and get across into the centre? He will towards the far post. Anthony heads towards goal and it's saved by Sam Johnson. Into 5 additional minutes. We look like we're going to get over the line. Thanks to a little bit of help. But there is a throw into Bournemouth. Not over yet. Ball into the centre. Anthony at the far post and it's 2-2. What are we doing marking-wise, boys? What are we doing? Okay, training this week is going to be marking, definitely, because that is poor. That is very poor. He's on his own. He's got 2 yards of space. Johnson can't do anything about it. 2-2. Probably the right scoreline, to be fair, as it looks like it is going to finish Desmond. Christie with the ball. Playing it in towards Lowe. Bryan heads it forward into Hugill. Shoot! Might as well. There's not that much time left. Smith playing it across into Cahill. And that is full time. Bournemouth 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. We were pegged back twice. That's annoying, especially with the lateness of that goal for Bournemouth. But I suppose on the reflection, it was probably the right result, wasn't it? So what we'll do is we'll go to the end of Saturday and we'll see the rest of the opening weekend's championship results. So at the end of the first weekend of the championship season, the 2 West London clubs lead the way. QPR and Fulham both won by 4-1. Blackburn are third. Luton in the top 4. Blackpool have had a good start to the season, as have Sheffield United and Stoke. They were the only sides to win on the opening weekend. So only 7 sides won. The rest of them drew. Obviously we drew, so we're just outside the playoff places at the moment after week 1. Birmingham, Reading, Peterborough, Bristol City, Millwall, Middlesbrough and Swansea all lost. Derby picked up a point, so they're on to -11 as their long road back starts now. But let's take a look at what we're going to do next time around. So what we will do is we will play Luton, Sheffield United, Blackburn, our EFL second round tie, Peterborough and Millwall. We will come back for that home game with Derby County. Obviously they are the big talking point this season in the Championship after their 12-point deduction. How further along will they be, do you think? And how many more signings will Steve McLaren make? Well, you'll find out next time, won't you? As we start the Championship season with a draw, and I think it's fair to say we probably got away with that one. Bournemouth were the better team on the night. 2 own goals. Crazy stuff from Bournemouth. They shot themselves in the foot more times than we did, because we obviously conceded 2 goals as well, but our 2 goals were very, very avoidable. We will be doing some training in marking this week, and for the next couple of weeks, I should imagine. So yeah, we will come back for that game with Derby County next time around, as we get a bit of road behind us in the Championship season, and then we'll see where we are come the middle of September. Obviously, we've got an international break to come into that as well. yeah, fast and furious at the start of the season, and we'll see how we get on with all those games next time around. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. I've been FMZ. That was a 2-2 draw with Bournemouth. I will see you next time for Derby. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.